Everybody, we are live with
What's
another
up?
episode, and we have a special guest. You
Hey.
came down my timeline on IG, and
Okay.
everybody, make sure y'all follow him on TikTok everywhere. It's Beanie Baby on TikTok.
Yep.
The video that grabbed my attention, you had a threesome with a couple.
Yeah.
And I guess you was laying the pipe, you a full top.
Yeah.
And you was getting a boyfriend together, bending them over in his, whatever how you describe the butt. You don't say butt. You say, what do you say to describe it?
Well, I mean, there's a few things. So I had to get around it on TikTok because they was just like flagging me when I was saying booty. So it was like sweet spot, or I'll call it like love tunnel or some stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
Sweet spot. Let's just say sweet spot.
Yeah.
So you hit the sweet spot. Really, you hit the sweet spot. So apparently, once you was done hitting the sweet spot, they went whatever. So the boyfriend hit you up.
Yep.
And was like, can I come through? And you hit his sweet spot.
Yeah.
So I want to say, what inspired you to talk about your bedroom business as a gay man on the internet? What inspired you to do that?
Well, I've always been somebody who is okay with my sexuality. I've always been very, very comfortable in that realm. So it started with TikTok. It started with me just doing like random top talks and stuff like that. And I was like, well, one day I was like, well, why, if y'all like hear me talk about this stuff, let's share a few of my escapades and see where it goes. And people have been loving it, so I just keep running with it.
And I don't know if you graduated from college, because you always talk about college. Did you graduate?
I did not graduate.
But you was okay. If you weren't getting it in like you was getting in, maybe you would have graduated, because you were getting it in college.
Oh yeah, I was getting
it. And a lot. It's like you went like you. Okay, one of the videos it was an athlete, and I don't know if y'all got it in the pool area in the gym. Well, y'all got it in on campus.
Yeah, the gym.
At the gym, and he was down low.
Yeah,
he didn't want nobody to know. And you hit them. Usually, people that hit you up on a blank profile, they get deleted. But you actually connect with people that don't have a profile picture. What make you hit up these people that don't have a profile picture?
Well, sometimes I'm curious because what's so funny is that you go on pages and it'll be like the finest dudes who be like really, you know what I'm saying, like behind it, you know what I'm saying, are very like private or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying. I'm also somebody who likes risk, so I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying. At worst case, I can block bull if he's not somebody I'm like feeling for real. That particular situation, he had actually hit me up first, and then he had since and I was just very curious, you know what I'm saying. He said he was on the basketball team, and I was like, a basketball player, why not? You know what I'm saying. We're on campus. If nothing else, I can just go back to my dorm. If nothing, it don't work out, you know what I'm saying. So why not try? So yeah.
So you did it, and you are a strict top, because usually people say we can't find strict top. I'm a strict top. Now, did I use the bottom in my early 20s? Yes. It was just too painful, and it's just a very painful thing. Even though it could be pleasurable, because I pleasure a lot of bottoms, but just for me, it wasn't in my ministry.
Right.
But you also speak about the tall bottoms.
Yeah.
Like, don't be ashamed. I'm 6'2". And when I was bottom, I was ashamed because I was so big. And I'm like, oh my God, you too tall to be having somebody climb that tree. But you appreciate for the challenge of topping a tall bottom.
Absolutely. I mean, I honestly be feeling like sometimes they be thicker. Something about their legs being wrapped around me when we doing certain things just really get it for me. You know what I'm saying? I love me. I call them Eiffel Tower bottoms. I really like. I really love me a tall bottom for real, for real. But I don't discriminate for real. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, oh my God. And your TikTok, let's be clear, your TikTok is doing incredibly well. You got a video that's 135,000 views, got
Yeah.
another one 69,000. I mean, just incredible, just the views, and it's picking up the traction. When did you know that you were popping on TikTok, that it was starting to grow? You got 15,000 followers, but you have over almost 200,000 likes. When did it happen that, oh my gosh, this is really working on my TikTok?
So one day I was at work at Verizon at that time, and one day I was just like, let me just say good morning to Bottoms. I was just it was just random. Like I didn't plan it. I was like I put things on TikTok and they didn't take place. Whatever. That one particular day I put it up. I put my phone down. I come back an hour later and you just see all these. You know what I'm saying? And it goes from like 1,000 to like 6,000 to like 10K, and I'm like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? They're really digging that. And I was like, well, I like talking to pretty dudes and they like me talking to them. So let's do this, you know? Yeah.
I love it because it's needed and you tell great stories and it's not long. You do it in within a minute.
Yeah.
And then
Try to
you
do
break,
3. Yeah.
yeah, you do part one, part two, part three. You
Yeah.
break it up in parts.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great because I like hearing your stories. I'm fascinated about your stories, about the stories that you have. You don't put the person on blast, you don't say names, but you just
Yeah.
describe the situation.
Absolutely.
Uh, and that's how you keep people coming once you low key. And when I look at your OnlyFans, you're not the most in shape type of person. But it doesn't matter than having a six pack. But I love it. What makes you extremely sexy to face is just your personality, your swag.
Thank you. I
Your
appreciate it.
swag is on point.
Yeah.
Like you are just a chill. The way how you describe you chill dude, and you work hard, and you the type of work you do in retail, they are freaks. So you could get a lot of. I remember. Okay, I was watching your thing. So I was a guy that was in the streets. They would call him the trade.
Yes.
So he came up to your job,
Mm-hmm.
eyeing you, whatever.
You be on it.
You know, he really did. And
Yeah.
he, well, at the end, I guess he slid you his number. What happened with
So
the trade?
so so basically, I was working at DTLR at this time. You know, DTLR is a shoe store, so there'll be a lot of hood dudes in there all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
This particular time, this dude walks in there with a couple of his friends. You know what I'm saying? All his friends like were really chill. You know what I'm saying? They were talking to me. He was like on the other side of the room playing it like real weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? So in most cases that usually means like they get down and they don't want you to be caught up or anything, or they just be like, or he could just be a straight guy who's uncomfortable. Either way, I was minding my business. Like, but as soon, I promise you, bro, as soon as I leave out the joint, he hits me up on Jack and was like, I thought you was cute, blah, 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 but I'm on the low, whatever case is. And that's what happened with it. And I don't even think I ended up linking with him. I think that like I texted him again that night and I never heard from him again. But yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
And a lot of people, I have a mostly straight women that follow the tray is, it is different definition of tray. My definition is a guy that is in the lifestyle, but he still identify as straight, but he will still get plunged by a man.
Absolutely.
And he's typically masculine, typically a street dude, probably a weed man, etc. And you had your altercation with the weed man, and all of that. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
I think that's a cliche, but it'd be like weed man's on there say, "Hey, don't hit me up. I'm just a weed man." But typically, they are in the lifestyle, and that's just a good way to meet dudes without advertising that they like dudes. They just say they sell weed.
Right. I'll say this. He's definitely not the first weed man that I fucked. However, he was the most clingy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I had been purchasing from him. Like he didn't even start giving me free weed till like the first time we hooked up. Cause I knew that he liked me because he had been throwing shots, but I just kept putting it off because I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to cross that line because it always gets sticky when business is involved. With that said, one week I was low on weed. He said I could come and smoke, you know what I'm saying? So I smashed, and then like he started hitting me up like slowly but surely. It started off like light stuff, and then every day he was texting me, and then I had to let that go because it started to get a little too crazy. But yeah, that's what happened. So, and it's crazy to me because I put that video up on TikTok. If you look at it, I'm in a winter coat, all this other good stuff. This was back in December. So I put it up and I put it up on TikTok. It didn't do anything. I just like, okay, well, so I put it up on Instagram and that was at 260. And I'm like, y'all talk about this thing that happened to me like 6 months ago. And I was just like releasing some energy type situation. But I'm glad that people have, I guess like what's the word I'm looking for? Latched on to it. I feel like people have, you know what I'm saying, like there's a word for it. I can't think of it right now, but it's really hit people. So I'm appreciative of that.
There's a lot of females that sleep with the weed dude too.
Absolutely,
They give them some yoni, give them some of that good and wet. So let's not act like we dudes just do it, but women have been doing it forever. We learn from them. Actually, we learn from the hoes. And we adopt their culture in our life.
Absolutely. The city girls and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely.
So a lot of people say, but what's so interesting about him other than the community, other than this? But I also want to ask, before we get into that piece, I was looking into your story and I saw a female in there. He never talk about women. He never talk about smashing women. Have you ever had an experience with a female?
Years ago. Like, okay. I'm not a gold star gay. I guess that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? It's just never been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I've always been into men for as long as I can remember, but I have had some situations with women. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had and I enjoyed it. Actually, I may do this in a story time, but I actually came quicker with a female than I have ever with a man.
Really?
Abs came quicker within like
it had to be that yeah.
It was just so powerful. I don't know. It was powerful.
Yeah.
It just hit me. And I was like, what's something wrong? And I'm like, it's okay to being bi because a lot of people forget that it's the LGB.
Period.
So that B is involved, but I just think a lot of brothers is afraid to say that because you get judged and like
absolutely.
I like the both worlds. I like, hey, I just love it. Some days I like the women, some days I like the man, some days I want them both. That's just the type of, I'm a Scorpio, so
okay.
You know, Scorpios that type of. We're very, very freaky. We like
absolutely.
But I enjoyed your stories because I'm like, you're such an amazing storyteller. Like you would be an amazing YouTuber, amazing podcaster. Have you ever thought about bridging into doing like a podcast, doing like your own show? Because you are in the mecca of the Scorpion show. You live in a city. So have you ever to say, hey, I really want to like do this?
I've thought about it. I've come up with, me and a couple of my friends have thought about doing a podcast. It's crossing around. I just never got around to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I work a lot. So the stuff that I do on social media, until it starts to feed me otherwise, I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta hedge that best. But I definitely want to expand into multiple creative areas. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a lane. Because I have a name, I would definitely hit you up in the back end. Because it's definitely a lane for that. Because there's not too many, like you in the city with the Scorpion show. There's not too many gay opinionated shows with a different panel. There's not too many black. It's just it don't exist in the marketplace. So it's a lane for that, and you're an amazing storyteller. Like an amazing. Only if you just talk about your stories and then just revamp it and talk about celebrities or talk about whatever. I think I know for a fact you would be successful because look at the impact you have on TikTok. You are an amazing, very detailed. You don't sum up your word. You're very detailed little story. And I catch myself like watching videos at the video of it. And I'm like, where's part 3? And then I didn't get into the threesome. I think you had a threesome one you just released like 3 days ago, part 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, bet.
I'm a fan. And how I came across your page, I was just scrolling IG and it just, because I be scrolling on the video on the reel and I saw your video and I just like, well, who's this guy? I'm like, okay. And next thing you know, I subscribe and boom, boom, boom. And we've been planning this interview for like
3 weeks. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. And you are, like I said, you are extremely busy. It's very busy. Like you have to work. And but you're still yet producing content and have a fan base. I have asked you this. Because I've done it. Have you slept with a fan before? A supporter or viewer of your shows?
One. I was in Baltimore. I was actually on a work trip.
Wow.
And he had actually saw me on Jacked, whatever. And all I did was eat his booty. But it was nice. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to it. You know, the internet is weird, so you got to be very cautious when you meet people on the internet type situation. But I definitely have had, you know, the DMs be DMing. Let's just say that.
When I was in Chicago, I never was into butt. Like, never was like boom, boom, boom. When I moved to the South, like to Dallas, it was everywhere. I don't know if it was just everywhere. And it was incredible. I like doing it. It's an incredible fella. It's just incredible.
Yes.
It's just really, really incredible. I love your stories. Like your stories, I just wish you all the best. But I want to ask you, like, if you had a choice of smashing a celebrity, and I'm gonna name 2 celebrities.
Okay.
If you had a choice, why is it OK Osiris, or Chris Brown? If you had a choice.
You hit me in my sweet spot. Chris Brown is my problematic fave. Some always gonna have to go with Breezy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah, despite the controversy, I still love that man. I'm sorry, I'm always have to go with Breezy, bro.
So I want to ask you this. I just want to ask you. Okay, Blueface or Lil Nas X?
Damn. See, that is difficult because Blueface is fine, but you know I love you a pretty dude, bro. You know I love you a little glittery something. Eddie Chocolate too. I'm gonna take Nas for the chocolate. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Tory Lanez or Usher?
Usher.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just so involved into it, and I love it. I think I subscribe to your OnlyFans. I did.
Content is actually coming soon. I got some things. Yes,
I'm here for it, but I'm just glad that you are embracing your sexuality. Absolutely. And not ashamed of embracing your sexuality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you get a misconception that people just think you just a whore because of what you post?
Absolutely.
I don't think that you are a whore. I don't think that. I just think that when you ready to have fun, I don't think like you just want to sleep with anything that is walking.
Period. Yes, absolutely.
Have you ever slept with any of your roommates or any of your friends' boyfriends?
Nah. Not my friend's boyfriend. No, I have a very clear line when it comes to friendship and fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do fuck a lot of niggas, but I do not fuck my friends. So because I like to keep those relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you can find niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't find friends. And once you cross that line, it gets weird and gets sticky. Niggas is lying and shit. I don't know if I can cuss on here. Yeah, but all right. But yeah, so that's what I've never done that. No, I never went that way. No.
But I have.
All right.
I have. Okay. Because, you know, for me, I'm a Scorpio, I'm a whore. And so my friend, he was a whore too, Theo. You know, he's on a show with Oliver Twist and everything. But he would bring the guys over and I didn't have to work hard for it. It was just there. It was terrible, but I just couldn't stop. I slept with all his men. Like every single guy he had, I slept with him. And I just couldn't stop. I mean,
look, bro,
it's like, you know, when you get a bunch of, and that's what I say, I have to be in, like, don't have too many roommates because they have men, I'm going to sleep with them. Like, it is what it is. I love a challenge. I love to compete. I always say, I'm better than my roommate. I would say that in the bedroom. And so that's like a term. But once you out of a relationship, once you say I'm done with you, it's like
wow. So it's the risk involved.
I love the risk. I love like when you go to work, blah blah blah. I love when
I mean, it is hot.
I love it's just like I love it.
when I'm clicking plots on my Vidster, those are the ones I'm picking. It's always the cheating. Those are the ones I'm always picking.
Like my dad left, I smashed his girl. Yeah. Like those, I love those type of videos.
Love those. Bro.
I love those. Or my stepmom's helping my stepmom. I love those type of storylines. And especially if it's like good, authentic, I could just feel the energy. I just love those type of fantasy type of videos. I do. But when I saw your video, I said, man, this is so good because there's not too many people that can really sit and talk about their experiences and it's very relatable. I love it. And I also love it when you give advice to tops. Like, take it easy, don't be a jackrabbit, don't do too, if they're hurt, if they push you or you're hurting them. Like, you give great tips for a top, and you give great, and you also uplift, especially the power bottoms, because it's a lot of bottom shaming, but the bottoms is a part of the community. Without them,
where would we be, bro? Where would we be? Where would we be, bro? Like, what would I do? You know what I'm saying? Where would I be at? You know what I'm saying?
So you always uplift the bottoms and be like, we're here for, and give them a shout out. I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love
always.
So I want to ask you, what do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
I want my own production company. Because I do write. I've always, like I went to school for music. I went to school for vocal performance. But I've always been into like pop culture. I'm a big TV guy. I'm a big movie guy. I'm always like I'm watching movies and I'm breaking down scripts and the plot holes and stuff like that. So I would love to get into writing scripts and figuring that out. I actually have a few ideas for like TV shows and stuff that I want to do. So like the next 10 years, I want to evolve and see where I can really take, say my gifts and what, and actually maybe get some bread off of it. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to go with it.
Absolutely. I want to ask you, as content creators, like, I don't know if you know who Funky That Diva?
Yes, of course I know who Funky That Diva is.
Would you give Funky That Diva? Would you hit his sweet spot?
I don't know, because because you know what it is. I see them as such a like funny like character. It's hard for me to think of them sexually, but I would definitely, absolutely.
If you had a choice of smashing Kevin or Mikhail, who would you choose?
Mikhail. Yeah, I had a crush on Mikhail. I did. I really.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you're so real, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for coming on the show. I didn't want to hold you up.
Of course.
Everybody in the chat, they keep saying that you look like Tory Lanez.
Oh my God. I get that all the time. You know what I'm saying? All I'm going to say is hot girl summer. That's all I got to say about that situation.
So are you single now? The people in the chat, they want to know, are you single?
Yes, I actually took a year off relationships. I'm halfway through it. I really wanted to focus on me, try to get some things established. So I'm not actively looking for a partner, but January applications, I'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? That's cuddle season. So yeah.
It would be kind of difficult for a person that date you would have to be secure, because the more you do these stories, the more greater you're going to become on social media and the more attention you're going to get. So whoever you date got to be secure in who they are. Or the rest ain't gonna work, because you're gonna get extremely more popular, especially if you're going to gay clubs. Somebody's going to recognize you from your content. And
let me say this. I only like guys who are passionate and have their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I never want somebody who feels like they need to be around me or I need to be around them, vice versa. I am somebody who is like, have your own passions. I want to see you work. I want to see what you got. I want you to have your own friends. So when we come together and we build things together, it's not a thing. So hopefully my partner, whoever that'll be, or partners, that they have their own stuff going on and they won't feel, insecure. And and that's the wish, you know what I'm saying? So
why did your relationship didn't work? Your recent relationship?
Was
it crazy? Was you working too much?
No, it was. Let's say that. I'll say this. My relationship was at the beginning of. It started at the beginning of COVID. We met on Jacked. We had a banter. We had a sense of humor. But the person I started dating and the person that I actually got into a relationship became two different people very fast. And I think there was a lot of love there on both sides, but I don't think that either of us were equipped to deal with the mess once it started. You know what I'm saying? With that said, it did not end in the best way. I wish that individual nothing but love and light, you know what I'm saying? Because it taught me a lot about myself. But I think that it didn't work because it wasn't meant to, Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you see yourself getting married to a man?
well, if I was going to get married, it would be a man. But I don't know. I've never marriage and like the whole settling down thing has never really been like me. I'm not going to say that I'm opposed to it. But as a Libra, I don't like restrictions. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hear relationship, I hear marriage, and I hear this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if it was to be, we would have to, you know what I'm saying? We'd have to work our way through that. But I'm not opposed to the idea. But I'm not looking for a husband.
I agree. I really don't want to tell us. I love to have fun. And
Yeah.
I think I would get bored just with one person. I think eventually I will get married, yes. But right now I want to have fun.
Absolutely.
I'm just having fun. And I want to know, do you go out a lot? Are you going out tonight? Because you know it's Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah, I'm actually a homebody, bro. Like I said, I like my movies, I like my TV shows. After we done with this, I'm about to go. I'm about to finish Drag Race. That's what I'm about to do. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like play video games.
The same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like I love like watching. I don't know if you saw that show on Netflix with the bodyguard protecting the woman. Night Agent was.
Okay. I started it. I have to get back into it again. I did start it though. Yeah.
Night Agent, and there was another one, Diplomacy or Diplomat. I saw that. Like I love House of Cards. I love like political dramas.
Okay. See, I like political dramas. I was just watching Scandal. I'm a big comic book nerd though. So you put me anything, preferably DC, just so we're clear. Marvel, I'll deal with Marvel because Marvel was around, but I'm a Batman guy. You'll catch me watching Batman the animated series, Justice League the animated series. I'm really into stuff like that, or reading comics, you know what I'm saying? Graphic novels.
Really into comics? Okay.
Absolutely.
So like Black Panther. Okay, yeah, I see the poster like Black Panther.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were a fan of that as well.
Yeah, I did like it. That's like I said, that's more Marvel, but I do like Black Panther. I'm more of a DC guy. Batman.
DC. Okay, Batman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So did you watch the new Spider-Man?
I did. It was amazing. Immaculate. I loved it.
Okay, I gotta get into it. Okay, yeah. So are you still old school to the point that you still like to go to the movies, or you just
for a movie that I like, I'll go support things like I went to go see Flash. I went to go see The Flash last night. And it was actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Despite Ezra Miller's controversy and whatever they got going on, the movie was pretty good. But to answer your question, yes, and I'll go on the Thursday night previews because that's when all the nerds go, and I know it'll be quiet. And I'm not bringing a dude with me because you're not going to ask me questions about what's going on. We can go the second night, bro. But
yeah, I don't like any question. I love just watch a movie, enjoy the movie, and don't ask me any question. I do. With my last point, I want to ask you. I don't know if you're a fan of hip hop with female rappers. If you have to choose one, if they both drop an album the same day, Cardi or Nicki Minaj, who are you?
Nicki Minaj. Yeah. And I love Cardi, but Nicki.
Okay. So when you smashing, what kind of music are you? A hip hop type of person? What puts you in the vibe? You know what I'm saying? Typically, if you about to smash, you like to smoke first.
Yeah, I like to smoke. I like to vibe out. And I want to go for, it'll be like a Ty Dolla Sign's like R&B thing, but it also might be some Gucci. It really depends on what like energy I'm in and what vibe I'm trying to like stroke with. You know what I'm saying? If I like to work out a lot of, if I need to work out a lot of frustration, it'll be some rap because you're getting it. So yeah. Absolutely.
I love it. Okay, man. This has been, like I said, I want you all to go follow him on TikTok. Let everybody know you're a TikTok, and I'm going to drop the link in there as well so they can follow your TikTok.
Absolutely. Everything it's Benny Baby, Instagram, TikTok, my first Twitter, my alt Twitter is something else, but you can Linktree, all that stuff. But yeah, it's Benny Baby on everything. Yep.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go follow him right now. I pinned it in the comments. I want to say thank you because, like I said, I'm a fan of your work.
No, thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for like posting, being consistent because it is working. Like it is definitely working. And your IG just is going, it's popping on your IG.
It's popping, man. I'm so appreciative, bro. I'm so appreciative, and I'm just enjoying the ride and enjoying.
Yeah. So is there anything that you want to announce while you're here?
Nothing. I got some things coming up soon, so just stay tuned. Y'all will be the first ones to know for sure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
for coming on. We finally was able to get it done, but I was super excited because I know so many questions, and you answered all the questions with such grace, and everybody in the chat is loving you. And
Thank
they
you. I
said you could
appreciate it.
be Tory Lane's stunt
Oh
double.
my!
Somebody said in the chat.
I'll take it. I guess. I'll take it. I
Yes.
guess.
Thank,
All right.
thank you, man, for coming
Thank
on.
you, man. Of course.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye.
All right. It was so good having him on the show, man. Like I said, I went on Instagram and I was just scrolling on IG and I found him and I reached out to him and I brought him on my show. Now, we got a lot to discuss, you guys. Yes, I see people that say, oh, Wiley will interview anybody. Oh, absolutely. If I feel like they're interesting, we will definitely interview them. Okay. All right. And somebody else that is going to shock people who I've been talking to on the IG. So we're going to bring on our show. This is what we do. We love it. Okay. We definitely going to get into it. Now, we got a lot to discuss in this particular video. We talked about him earlier today, Casanova, and he was hurt in prison. And I tried to tell you, when you denounce being in a gang is dangerous because some people are going to go out there. And also, you all have not heard reports of this. I saw this out in the streets that he's actually working with the authorities to get other people locked up. He actually released in the, he's actually worked with authorities, try to get a lesser sentence. That is definitely what they are doing. And they're working on to get him that way. And so we are definitely going to keep you updated with this. This is very dangerous. I personally believe like he should have been in protective custody because anytime you denounce being in a gang and you're working with the authorities, the feds, you need to be in protective custody because you cannot be in general population. It's dangerous and you are a target because people are going to target you to send a message to show people, do not think that you're going to get out here and denounce this gang and think this is going to be successful. So a lot of times when he did that, I said, this is not good. It's very dangerous. And this is the results, man. You're definitely in danger. So hopefully that they will put him in protective custody because he definitely need it. And they also transfer him to a better prison, better, and also put him in protective custody because not only he's a celebrity and people will try him just to send a message, okay? Just to send a message. And it definitely is. So when I seen it, I said, oh my gosh, it is not good. I said, please. When I heard the news, I couldn't believe it. And I kind of was hurt seeing it that happened because nobody deserved to be attacked in prison because you at a disadvantage. You can't go get your crew. You really don't have a crew because you disown them because you're trying everything possible to be free because people think they want to be in a lifestyle, but when they get in prison, they don't want to be in a lifestyle. So don't even try it. And I tell my brothers all that stuff, don't do it at all. Now, get some rest. Casanova, get some help. Please. Okay, now we gotta talk about this. What's his name? John Morant. I just gotta say this to this brother. He was suspended. I don't agree with this suspension. I do believe he was lynched in the public eye, and I don't believe in this at all. I feel like he didn't do anything wrong. So shout out to Nike for standing by him and not dropping him. I don't believe he should have been dropped for 25 games. I do believe he should have just been dropped for nothing because he didn't do anything wrong. He was definitely had a weapon. It was a licensed gun owner. I don't believe why would he be arrested just because he flashes something that he had the Second Amendment rights. I don't believe that at all. I think the NBA is very outdated when it comes to gun rights, and I do believe they targeted him because he was an African American. Other ways, and I'm totally against black commentators coming at him, and I'm like, no, he deserved to do this. He deserved to wave his weapon. He's a licensed gun owner, and he have not done anything to harm somebody. He's waving a weapon. Last time I checked, you could do that in this country. It is a free country. He have not broke any laws, and where he done it at, you can carry a weapon in Memphis, Tennessee. You can open carry there in Memphis. They got very loose gun laws there. And I do believe that what the NBA did to him was unjust. And I'm definitely going to reach out to the NBA. I'm going to call and I'm going to send letters as well because I'm against them suspending him. And also he's a very good pillar in this community. He donated to organizations. He also volunteered his time in different organizations as well. And he's an awesome basketball player. He have a very promising career. And I believe that. I believe very promising career. And I do believe the ethics of those contracts that they signed was unjust. It was an unjust contract, very trash contract. And I think it's not right. I think if he was a white boy, I think he would have not gotten suspended for the rest of the season, for this upcoming season at all. I don't believe that would have happened. But I am going to continue to stand by my brother and definitely be there with him. We're going to reach out to him again and get a statement from him. But he did write a statement. We did definitely want to read the statement that he wrote. And now, because I definitely want to get the statement, because he did write a statement. I just want to read it to you guys. So give me a quick second here, because he wrote a statement. Let's bring it up. And I want to read it to you guys. Because he's just an amazing artist. Oh my God, he's such an amazing artist. When I say artist, basketball players are artists because the way they throw the ball in the hoop, and it's just amazing. He's an amazing, amazing person, and I just love him. Very, very good guy, and I just think that what happened is just very unjust to see this. But this is a statement. Oh no, that's the NBA. I don't need their statement. This is a statement. He said this: "I've had time to reflect, and I realize how much hurt I've caused. I want to apologize to NBA, my team, my teammates, and the city of Memphis, to Adam, Silver, Zach, and Robert, who gave me the opportunity to be a professional athlete and have supported me. I'm sorry for the harm I've caused. To the kids who look up to me, I'm sorry for failing you as a role model. I promise I'm going to be better. To all of my sponsors, I'm going to be a better representation of our brands. And to all of my fans, I'm going to make it up to you, I promise. I'm spending the off season and my suspension continuing to work on my own mental health and decision making. I'm also going to be training so that I'm ready to go when I can be back on the court. I know my teammates are going to hold it down, and I'm so sorry I won't be out there with you at the beginning of the season. I hope you give me the chance to prove to you over time I'm a better man than what I've been showing you." Great statement. I'm definitely hope he get a second chance. He's an awesome basketball player. Definitely a great basketball player. Could be the new LeBron James, in my humble opinion. He could be the new LeBron James, and I definitely believe that he could be. And I don't believe that they should suspend him. And I'm saying it from the heart. Definitely potentially could be the next Michael Jordan, because he just have such great skill of there. He's just, definitely a great artist and support. The also player. When I see him, I definitely see LeBron James. Woo! I see it in my spirit. I sense it in my spirit. He could definitely be the next LeBron James, even greater than LeBron James. Better, right, Paul? He could be better than LeBron James, and I'm saying it from the heart. He could be such an incredible star than LeBron James, and I'm saying it from the heart. Definitely, I think he could definitely be the next Magic Johnson. He just definitely have that skill set. He have the skill set. I definitely believe that they want to get him out of here because they don't want him to dethrone Kobe Bryant. But seriously, I believe he's just a great basketball player. And again, we will continue to um, stand by him. We will not definitely come at him wrong, but he's such an incredible star, and we will always show him respect. And we love that brother, great brother. We're gonna reach out to his team, and we're gonna try to get him on our show. But last I've heard, they said he is not doing any interviews. But whenever he open up, brother, come on our show because we embrace you with love. I got on my Team Wiley show in honor of a team player for the Memphis Grizzlies. So I'm just going to show you love, and we think that you are one of the best basketball players ever. And this is not good that they're stopping you in your prime. So we're going to continue to support you, and you'll know next time not to wave a weapon because of the unjust laws, racist laws by the NBA, very racist. We are making sure that we're going to stand by you 1,000% off season. So when you come back, I'm definitely going to take a boycott. I will not be watching any games of the NBA until you are reinstated as an NBA player. I'm not going to be watching any of the games, right, Paul? We unsubscribed from all the subscriptions, our cable subscription of the NBA, because we have the NBA package to watch NBA games. So we definitely have unsubscribed from that. And we're going to stand with our brother because this is gender bias and racial bias. And we definitely are going to stand by him. And we're not going to watch any NBA games until he is reinstated back as a basketball player. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it at all. We're going to make sure that we stand by our brother because an unjust decision is very unjust. And I am not going to stand by and put money into the NBA and they are going to silence one of my brothers. And now he's a comrade. And I believe every African American should protest the NBA and boycott the NBA and not go out there supporting it. Don't give them a dime. Don't even buy no popcorn. Don't buy a ticket. Don't watch it. We all should band together and boycott the NBA because what they did was unjust. And we're definitely going to boycott them. And we definitely are going to do that. I'm not going to watch it. I'm a huge fan of the Great Taves, very huge fan of that, and we are definitely not going to watch it. Like I definitely is. I most definitely I watched the finals, the NBA finals, but I said, hey, I'm not going to be watching. I'm a huge fan of the Chicago Bulls, very good fan of the Chicago Bulls. They've been losing lately, but huge fan of the Chicago Bulls. Love the Chicago Bulls, and but I'm not going to do that as well. And we are definitely going to stop and cease our support from that. And I definitely believe take this time out to smash a couple of women because you definitely get a lot of punani. And we will definitely do it. I'm definitely going to do a protest. I'm standing with my brother. I'm standing right here. And I really believe that NAACP and also Reverend Al Sharpton, Reverend Jesse Jackson from the Rainbow Push Coalition should all band together and put out a statement that they stand with their brother and that we are definitely going to boycott the NBA. So hopefully you all going to do it today and boycott. I see y'all in the chat saying, Wiley, you are telling the truth. And Jesse just doing really good, telling the truth, really. I've seen a lot of people saying, Wiley, thank you. I'm going to join the boycott as well. I'm getting a lot of tweets on my Twitter using the hashtag. And one person tweeted me from Memphis. They said, Wiley, because of your courage, I'm going to join you and boycott the NBA. I am going to not get a season pass to go watch this team, and I'm going until he's reinstated. And so that's just amazing. I'm really looking down my timeline right now. It's really tagging me on Twitter right now, and they're saying, Wiley, we stand with you, and we are going to boycott the NBA. All right. Thank you all so very much. Now, that is what that is about that. Now let's go ahead on and move on because I get kind of turned up with that. I get kind of turned up with that. Hold on, what's going on with my StreamYard? Baby, it's kind of freezing. Okay, let's see what it worked. Let's see. Okay, all right. DDG. Now DDG said something, and he said the P word feels better. The yoni feels better when it stinks. I'm gonna repeat. I want to make sure we quote her well. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can quote him verbatim. Okay. Oh my God. He said, okay. And the blogs picked it up. They're saying that Halle got smelly yoni. Okay. He says stinky sex is the best. Okay. That's what he said. And then he says stinky P word is the best. Okay. So that is what he have been saying on Twitter. And many people are putting it on and saying that, oh my gosh, Halle got some smelly cootie cat. That's what we hear. But I don't see the issue with it as well of what he said. So I don't see it as well. So he said that, and many people are saying that, it's making Halle look bad. He's ruining Halle's career image. But again, he's really good in bed. And so most typically women that y'all feel that got this persona that they're so professional, that they're so classy, they're freaks in the bedroom. They don't really get the nerves because he's really good in the bedroom and he hits it right. You know what I'm saying? And let's be clear, ain't nothing wrong having a smelly cootie cat. Because back in the day, the slaves didn't have the best smelling cootie cat, and the slave master was eating it and tasting it, and they would get married, they had multiple children, and their hygiene wasn't the best. You picking all that cotton and everything like that. So it probably is the best. You ain't got to use all the type of scents and all that type of yoni spray or Pangea spray. So I don't think issue. You know what I'm saying? You out sweating all day on the field. And most of, our great-grandparents sweating cotton, picking a lot of cotton for master. And they have multiple babies. So they didn't have the best hygiene. at all. I don't see it. So I stand by what DDG said, and I don't think that he's embarrassing Halle at all. I think that Halle is getting D down and having incredible love making, and DDG is making great money. He's a great YouTuber. He made great stuff like that. I've had smashing women that won the best in hygiene. It was the best, and so it is what it is. If you want it, you want it. If you rise, you rise. You know what I'm saying? I've licked the lap things that went, a little musty, but it didn't really bother me at all. When I'm at the gym, he's sweaty, I'm sweaty. It is what it is. So I don't see an issue with it at all. I don't see an issue at all. I don't see that he is embarrassing Halle at all. I don't think that he's embarrassing her at all. I think that Halle knew what she signed up for. Many barbs up there saying it's embarrassment, but at least she didn't date a known SO offender. Let's be clear. So I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. I just don't. She didn't marry a SO. He didn't marry a SO offender. So I mean, she didn't date a SO offender. He's actually a great guy, a really, really good guy. And he got some good, I've heard word on the curve is he got some good, you know what I'm saying, peen. And so that's a really good. And so yeah, sweat is different because I could be sweaty, but I still don't stink. Oh, that's what Christina Moore says. She said she could be sweaty, but it don't stink. I don't even know why Halle is with this fool. It's almost like he's so jealous of her career. He's trying to bring her down. He's not really jealous of her career at all, but we would definitely over the phone to let y'all know. Y'all didn't agree with his tweet. Press 1 if you think he's embarrassing Halle. Press 1. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. I'm going to start with 2. He's not embarrassing Halle. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Okay? Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Let's see what you said. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Okay, let's say that. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Okay? Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Okay? Press 1, he's embarrassing Halle. Press 2, he's not embarrassing Halle. Okay? All right. So we got a lot of people, me and I believe the ones had it. Wow. Okay. And I want to hear y'all phone calls and stuff like that. Y'all act like y'all been a little funky before, but it's okay. Okay, so that's what he said. So let's go to this. Now, this other person that we're bringing up is she is part of, wait, it ain't let me click. Hold on. Let me see if I can. What in the world? This thing is freezing. I was like, it's freezing. What the world they calling me now? We ain't taking phone calls now? Okay. But yes, here we go. So this is a trans activist, and she went to the White House, and she took off her top at the Pride event. Took off her top at the Pride event, and she got banned from the White House. Again, this is a trans model, trans activist, and so she decided to take off her top at the White House. She took off her top at the White House. She literally took off her top, and the White House came out with a statement, and they banned her from the White House. So this is what she said on Instagram. Let's see if we can pull up what she said on Instagram. If you don't know, let's see what she said on IG. Give me one quick second. This is what she said when it came to stuff like that. All right. Give me a second. Can y'all hear me? All right. So this is a trend. I didn't even get her name because I can't pronounce her name. So y'all know she was on TikTok. She's very big on TikTok as well. Yeah. So she's very big on TikTok. So this is what she said. This is what she said on TikTok. And she came out and she apologized to the president and to the White House. Let me see if I can find it, you guys. I don't know if I saved it, so let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Because I think she apologized. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. It's down here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let me do this. And she took off her shirt at the White House and everything like that. And so a lot of people was like, why would you do that? And it was children there. But she actually did it. She took it off. All right. Let's go to it really quickly. Let's play what she said right now. Um let me see. Let me go to it. All right. Here we go. All right. Oh, I should have okay. I'm trying to screen share. Wow. This thing. Okay, I got too much stuff open. Hold on, y'all. Let me close some of these tabs out. All right. Let me close this out. Oh, I got that open. Yeah, that's taking too much. Let me close this out. All right, now it's much better. Okay. All right, so let me play it right quick.
Apologize. Earlier this month, I was invited by the White House to attend a Pride celebration with both President Biden and Dr. Biden. I, alongside other powerful voices in the queer and trans communities, were invited to be represented, seen, and heard in unique and a very special way. As anti-2S LGBTQPIA plus, especially anti-trans violence and legislation runs rampant at the National Press Club during my trip to Washington, D.C., in order to speak about transgender people and experiences at the highest levels of our nation. In a quick moment of fleeting and overwhelming trans joy, I decided to do something unbecoming of a guest of the president at the White House lawn celebration. More so than ever before, I have learned how powerful and just how impactful. Today, I need to apologize. Earlier this month, I was invited by the White House to attend a Pride celebration with both President Biden. My actions are and how impactful it is when we share our stories and experiences and how we do so with the world. I want to take this moment to apologize for the impact of my actions. I especially want to apologize to my Black trans brothers and siblings, especially transgender women who are Black, because I understand that you all are constantly at a disproportionate level impacted by the actions of others, and especially by anti-trans violence. I would also like to apologize to my family and friends who have been harassed. I would also like to apologize to my own community, the 2S LGBTQPIA+ community. And last but not least, I would like to apologize to the president, the White House, and the nation. It was also never my intention to create a situation that would lead to harassment and harm of myself and others. No, my actions are and how impactful it is when we share our stories and experiences and how we do so with the world. I want to take this moment to apologize for the impact of my actions. I especially want to apologize to my Black trans brothers and siblings, especially transgender women who are Black, or for trans joy, like my little moment of trans joy, to be weaponized by vile people of the opposition. Moving forward, I am committed to using this moment as a catalyst for creating positive change, both within myself and within the broader community and the world at large. It is my sincere intention to actively promote empathy, equity, inclusion, and understanding through my words and my actions and my advocacy efforts. I also feel energized to educate and articulate to others the importance and power of trans joy in a more effective way. Finally, as I work to engage in meaningful conversations with my community and my allies, I would like to ask for everyone, especially media outlets and journalists, to please respect mine, my family's, my friends, and my loved ones' privacy during this time. Or for trans joy, like my little moment of trans joy to be little video.
All right. So that is what was said and what she did. And I personally believe that, number one, that wasn't the right time or place. She did it to go viral. You knew if I take off my shirt, I'm going to go viral at the White House, period. You did it for clout. And now that you're getting backlash, you're getting dragged, now you want sympathy. No, honey, you took that shirt off at the White House to go viral. You knew exactly what you did to boost your career. Now you're being talked around the world. Conservatives are being talking about you as well, to increase your podcast, to increase your TikTok, to increase your, give you more bookings and etc., to give you more visibility. Because before the day, I didn't know who you were. So you did that to go viral. So let's not act like you didn't do that to go viral, because you did. You did it to go viral. So now that you're viral, now that you're dealing with all of this criticism, you can't deal with it. Now you want sympathy. Now you're pleading on the internet. Now you writing a press statement. Now you want to debunk it because now you're getting dragged on Fox News and every other conservative outlet, and they're dragging you on Twitter. But you should have kept your shirt on, all right? They already paint this picture of trans women are being too sexualized in the community, trying to force their lifestyle on children, etc. And you paint that picture by taking your shirt off, proving the point of people that don't want you to exist in their straight existence. So again, I don't accept your apology. I stand with you. I stand with the Biden administration to ban you from all future events to the White House, and you should remain banned because you did not deserve to take your shirt off, because that was wrong. It was wrong for you to do that, and then you tried to quote a law. So it's legal for you to do it. You said no, it's wrong for you to do it at the White House because there were children there at that particular event, and they don't want to see your chest meat all out on the line. We want to see you. We want to get into see the president and the first lady and Vice President Harris and her husband. We don't want to see your chest meat. And then you have the audacity to smile. You did that to go viral, honey. Viral, you did it. And you viral. So now you deal with the consequences. Okay? Trash. Just trash. Okay. Now, last topic, and then we're going to open up the phone lines. Our last topic here, we're going to talk about Beyonce, how Beyonce saved Sweden economy. Sweden economy was suffering. Everything was up, and she came in and helped change the economy. Sweden have gotten millions of dollars to their economy just off of her Renaissance tour. Had a lot of people that wasn't even citizens of Sweden came there to support her concert and boost the economy up to 300 to 400%. We dropped this story on waterthetroll.com, and it was definitely great. A lot of people say, well, that's great because it's bringing money. Yeah, the concerts were good. Just like Taylor Swift helped Chicago get 100% occupancy for their hotels. And the foot traffic have increased 120% just off of her concert alone. So music do bring the people. It help boost us up the economy. That's why cities around this country bank on festivals, because it brings a lot of money to their particular city. It helps the economy, and it also helps Sweden. So we definitely want to say shout out to Beyonce for doing that. A Black woman helping a country thrive right now. That is so great. That is awesome. Great news. I mean, Beyonce are just an incredible artist. And I don't care what nobody say about her. She is an incredible artist, and we love her, and we thank her for all of her success. And definitely great. Now, we are about to open up the phone lines. Give me one quick second, and then we're going to open up the phone lines. So, Beyonce, thank you, sweetie, for that. Okay. Now, thank you to that Beyonce fan group for sending me that story to my DM. And I said, yes, I will talk about it. I think it's incredible for what she did. All right. So we're going to open up the phone lines. The number is 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462 is the number. I'm going to post the number on the screen here so you all can have it as well. 972-674-9462 is the number. All right. She was trying to pull a politician showing all of the goods. Okay. Thank y'all. All right. Anybody want to call in? The number is on the screen here. And like I said we was going live today, and we definitely, and then also tomorrow we'll be going live as well, if we got something to talk about, because it's been kind of dry. It's been kind of dry, but it's a couple of subjects that we is going to talk about. We kind of squeeze the show. We got about 2 topics, maybe 3, No, we got about 5 topics. I just thought about 2 other topics that we could talk about. Let me say, hey, everybody in here. I see y'all in the chat showing love. Thank everybody. Thank all the members. I see y'all in here. Love some members in the chat. All right. Do we have anybody that want to call in? The number is 972-674-9462 is the number. 972-674-9462 is the number. Thank you so very much. I think somebody got called in. Hold on. Well, let me see. Let me call it back. If it works, yeah, because sometimes it goes to my phone and not to this other system. Let me know if y'all hear it ringing. Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear ringing. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
All right. I think it was ringing. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely talk about it. Thank y'all so very much. This has been a great episode. Don't forget, we have some good news today, y'all. So we went to the doctor today, and the doctor said, "Oh my gosh, congratulations!" Like, congratulations. What happened? She said, "You have lost some weight." So I had the numbers mixed up. So she said, when you came to our office back in March, you was 340 pounds. I said, wow. She said, now today you are 325 pounds. I said, what? She said, yeah. She said, you was 340 pounds when you came into our office, and now you're at 325 pounds. That's exactly what she said. You lost 50 pounds. And so now my goal is I'm going to lose that 25 pounds. And they said, what's the secret? I mean, literally, I ate breakfast. Now I'm going to eat some greens. That's it. I eat very light. I don't eat as heavy anymore. And I told the doctor, I said, once I stop smoking and hitting them blunts, my appetite have completely changed. I literally have to force myself to eat, like remind myself, to eat. But when I was smoking, I had the urge of eating everything. And I was eating the bad things. You know what I'm saying? I was eating the bad things. And so health is wealth. And I didn't want to do any surgeries. I want to do it naturally. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, I just want to do it naturally when it came to stuff like that. I really want to get it out here and do it naturally. And so we are on our weight loss journey. We definitely want to do it naturally. Again, I got a couple of DMs of people saying they got timed out. Again, if you're not on subject, you will be timed out. I don't play that. You got to be on subject, okay? All right? We don't play that at all. If you're not on subject, you will be timed out. I told you that. So don't get shocked when you get timed out and blocked. Do not come in here and you off subject. If we didn't talk about it, don't talk about it in the comments, all right? You got to be on subject or you will be timed out, all right? So I am in the chat. I'm watching. I told you, if you're not on topic, you will be timed out, right? We have the topics. Those are the discussion. Anything else you want to bring to me, hit the DM, hit the email. Don't come here with a different subject because you will literally be timed out. I don't play that. I'll be looking at the chat, but I also got my phone here and I got these earpiece in here. I got the earpiece, and if I get a text, this person on subject, I will time it out. All right. And if you keep doing it, you will be blocked. All right. Any other suggestions? We got the email WileyShow@gmail.com. We got another email WileyShowProduction@gmail.com where you can hit us up about Vegas, October, the first weekend in October. We also have the DM on Instagram @WileyShow. We also have Twitter @WileyShow. We got the community wall. You can leave suggestions. It is so many other avenues. We have Snapchat. We have TikTok. It's so many avenues. All right. That is what it is. Okay. I see a lot of people sending me suggestions. Again, if it's not about a celebrity, and we will talk about a YouTuber, but it have to be in a celebrity content. It have to make sense. All right. Thank you so very much. We don't really watch too many YouTubers anymore. We don't. I see it. I just could judge it by the thumbnail and the title. That's it. And people, of course, they send me like what they say or whatever, but I'm not going to sit and watch for a video. Why? Because I'm so busy doing it. I just don't have the time anymore. Because when I'm off of here, I'm about to go eat, check his stories, get prepared for the next day. I don't have time to be watching everybody else and spending hours watching them. I'm too busy building what we're doing over here. Amen. So thank you all so very much. God bless you. I see y'all in the chat. Thank you to all the people that's been subscribed to the WileyTheTroll.com that literally getting the updates over there. And so so I will be back in the doctor in September for some more blood work and to see how much more weight I will lose. I'm on a natural journey because there's so many of our young sisters and brothers that think that, oh my gosh, let me do a surgery. You don't have to do a surgery. You can do it naturally. Just work on your diet. I'm not in the gym every day. I'm not in the slaying in the gym every day. It's changing what you eat. And then the gym, that's a help. That's to help you too. But the diet plus the gym, you unstoppable. You don't have to go to doctor, whatever, or sister, whatever, and doing all that stuff. You could just change the way you eat. If you eat McDonald's every day, stop eating McDonald's every day. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I've had McDonald's in a while. I stopped it. Like Hero Chicken in a while. My mother was so happy because she said, I see you slimming down because you don't see me ordering fried chicken every day like I used to. Every time I came to mom's house, Heroes, pizza, some Heroes, and some Chinese food. And Chinese wings, 2 orders of Chinese wings, a big order, a large order of Chinese rice. Okay? Got to change it. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times can always remember to put God first. Now, hit the Cash App. Thank you all that have done it. We will be heading to downtown area. We will be going to a karaoke bar, and we will broadcast that on our members only. We will let y'all know where we're going to go next week. So members only, y'all got a lot of content coming. Y'all going to be seeing my coworker. She's a bartender. And so we're going to be going to a bar next weekend. Yeah, so we definitely are going to do that as well. And it's not too far from, I'll let y'all know. So if you in Chicago, you want to meet me, we could do like a quick little meet and greet next week at a karaoke bar. So if you in the Chi, hit me up on WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. All right. Hit me up on that email. If you in the Chi, if you want to meet me, okay, we can meet at a karaoke bar. All right. Again, if you in the Chi, in the Chi-town, the Chicagoland area, if you in some parts of Indiana, that you want to come and meet me and see me, hit me up in the email, WileyShowProductions@gmail.com. All right. All right. So let us know what you eat post your meals. Okay, it's very simple. Like in the morning, boil eggs, may eat some bacon. Sometimes, most of the time, it's be boiled eggs. Sometimes I scramble it. Pretty no lunch, dinner, maybe some baked chicken, some string beans, some broccoli, and some greens or something. And that's about it. You know, I have plenty water every single day. Plenty water every single day. All right. We got a good show planned for y'all tomorrow. Y'all be on the lookout. And so thank y'all so very much. We got a good show for y'all planned for tomorrow. All right. It's going to be not late. It's going to be a daytime show. And then Sunday for Father's Day, we're going to do a show for Father's Day. Again, we're not doing a late like show Saturday unless it's just some breaking news. We're going to do it during the day. And then Sunday, we're going to do our regular program and during the day, a Sunday show, and it may like an evening show. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, blah, 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 and all of that. And then we will see y'all, whoever in the Chi, we will see y'all next weekend. All right. Thank you all so very much. And God bless you all for y'all showing y'all support. Shout out to the new subscribers. We are almost up to another level in subscribers. Okay. I think we're almost up. Says it 31,000? We almost up some subscribers. Okay. That's all I got to say. So thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next live. Yeah. That's it. Good night. Thank y'all. Be blessed. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you all so very much. This was great. I'm about to go eat and then watch me a movie. Good night, y'all. Peace.